Well, as the clock ticks down to my final moments in the year 2008, I'd like to take some time to just remember it. It's a big year for me, big year for a lot of people, but a big year for me too. And yeah. I'd like to start out by thanking the year and the people in my life during it who may or may not be in my life now or in 2009 for various reasons. I'd like to thank them for teaching me a lot. Teaching me a lot about love, a lot about hate, a lot about pain, about loss, about adulthood, about childhood, about understanding, about transitioning, about making mistakes, about what it means to grow up, what it means to learn, how to love, how to be your own person, how to take responsibility for things, friendship, about hurting one another, about forgiveness, and really the capacity for growth. Kindness, sincerity, courage, and essentially just helping me transition from childhood to adulthood. I'm not all the way there yet, but I'd like to think I've taken a very large step in 2009, that's for sure. I'd like to pay homage to my cousin for introducing me to SGI. And I'm happy that I become a member in 2008. I think that's a really big deal for my life, and it's a huge impact on me in 2009 and the rest of my years. And it's a great community to belong to, and I'm glad that I've started my practice and I belong to it. So shout out to that. Shout out to people who have just newly come into my life, whether they're old faces who have kind of changed their roles, or new faces who I've just met starting school, and who I hope to think I will know for at least the year of 2009, if not many more years, if not the 4 years I'm in school, maybe a little bit after. Thanks to those guys for entering my life in 2008 and changing it the way they did, just by their presence. Here's to my family. Here's to nobody died in my family in 2008. That's really cool that nobody died. Sounds fun. For a long time, for 7, 9 years, I appreciate that. Here's to my mom and my dad. Here's to America. Did some interesting things in 2009. And here's to 2009 not being a year of return to complacency and apathy, but being a year of continued observance and militance and action. We sort of got on that bandwagon a little bit during 2008, but I'm afraid that people, now that they've done the also tremendous task of walking to a voting booth and flipping a switch, are losing the drive a little bit. So I hope that we really did learn something in 2008. We saw 2 things in November. We saw a historic election, and we saw 4 states sort of making decisions that were the exact opposite of everything that election stood for. But that's not a reason to give up faith, because what we also saw is that if less older people had voted in these states, or if more younger people had voted in these states, things would have been a lot different. So here's to 2009, and in 2009 the youth really realizing the immense power that they have, and that in a couple of years they're going to be running this country, but that if they wanted to, they could already do that right now. Almost 50 years ago now, kids our age realized that, and they did a lot of stuff. And in 68, in the 60s, they realized the power that they had, and they used it. a lot of things changed, and a lot of people were moved and touched. So I hope that we don't forget that, and I hope we continue that. I'm not just gonna hope, I'm gonna work my hardest to make sure that we do that. 2008, here's the class of 2008. Everybody who graduated high school in 2008 who is now in the class of 2012, the end of the world. So thumbs up to us for graduating, and good luck in college, wherever you are. I think we're a really special class. I really think we are. And I think we are the ones in particular who should be running the game here, and will be running the game too. So yeah, that's about it. To end it, just thank you 2008. It's been a great one. Welcome 2009. I hope you're a great one too. Here's 2009 being the year, and everyone takes the steps they need to take to put their life in the path they want it to be in, that it needs to be in. That's the best path for them. Because that's what I'm going to do. I hope everybody else does that too. Happy New Year's to you all. Be safe out there. Watching the ball drop. Oh, and for those in Gaza right now and dealing with this conflict, I hope 2009 will be different to you. I don't know what anyone else is doing for New Year's, but in Dubai they're not doing anything. Here they're not doing anything because they're paying homage to the people who are losing their lives now. And it looks like they might be continuing. So there's a lot of good stuff that happened this year, but there's a lot of other stuff that's kind of continuing too. So keep your eyes open in 2009. Keep your mouth open too. Happy New Year's.